Welcome, everybody, to an episode of Change Starts With Us, Ohio, and From the Inside Out, Jay Lee and James Cronenberg. And Jay Bird will be with us next time. We had some technical difficulties from two people that don't really know much about technical stuff. Welcome, Jay Lee.
Thank you for having me, James. Really appreciate it. And say hello to all the fans out there in the United States and in your neck of the woods. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We're going to make this a weekly broadcast, and I would like to share a little bit about From the Inside Out what prompted you to organize such a group so that people can kind of know where we're coming from.
I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Thank you for that. Long story short, From the Inside Out was developed from inside of here and shared with people in the outside world or the outside society. As you know, it's kind of a play on words where inside is those of us, unfortunately, find ourselves inside of a jail or prison, and out means those on the outside who care for humans who are locked up and going through inhumane treatment.
Right.
And so it was pretty much developed on that idea of getting our voices heard for the first time.
Right.
And so we really do work very hard at trying to give a voice to those who've never had a voice before.
Okay, we have Jay Bird back with us. He can hear me finally, and I can hear him.
Oh, wonderful.
I bet you never thought this was going to be 48 states with what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know how far this was going to go. We just wanted to make a platform to give people a voice, and it's actually taken off and got quite large over the past couple of years, and we couldn't be more thankful to our fans for making it happen.
Right. And Jay Bird, how is it to work with your brother like this?
Well, to be totally honest with you, it was his idea that brought all this to the table.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I have the utmost love and respect for him in making this idea come to light. And I'm very, very blessed for that and honored.
Right. And this is really the beginning, because with the platform now and with all the people that really need help, you're going to grow as an organization.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely going to do that. I think most importantly is that when we keep open lines of communication, we'll be able to be aware of significant systematic problems, and then we'll be able to brainstorm together on how to resolve these problems. And most importantly, for our fans and everyone listening in, the corrections departments or the corrections system, they really hate negative media attention. And they try to do a lot of censorship to stop that.
Right.
And when you have negative media attention against them, that's when they start to make change happen, because they don't want that.
Right. And we're not going to stop bringing them to the forefront. And I know you and Jay Bird's not going to. We all have a job to do, and it is to protect our people who's locked up.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I can say something real quick.
Sure.
And as Jay Lee, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Just for everybody that's tuned in, I want everybody to know that we take this activism and prison-related issues very, very seriously. A lot of people think that we don't care, or we're just in it for the fame aspect of it and all of that. I want everybody to know that that's not the point or reason why we're here. We are here to make voices heard. And I say voices, meaning our inmates in all 50 states.
Right.
There's a major atrocity going on right now, not just from COVID, but just everything in general. A lot of negative. And we always point fingers at, it's the president's fault, it's this, it's that. It's politics, yes, but I want everybody to understand that it's a broader view than just from a politic standpoint. And I want everybody to understand that we are here to help, we care, we give a damn, and I'm not going to stop doing what I do just because some hater don't like what I'm talking about.
You wouldn't be doing a good job if you didn't have haters, though.
No, absolutely. I have some good information, some data coming in from DOC headquarters themselves. If it's you guys want to hear it.
Yes, definitely. Jay Lee.
Yeah, so we recently found on DOC's own official website some very interesting statistical analysis on the rates of infection and what's going on inside Washington State DOC prisons. And I'm sure every state has their own website that deals with the statistical analysis. But for Washington State, Jaybird has some analysis for you.
Absolutely. And I want to share these analyses. And again, this is just one state. Keep in mind, all states have different data. So, and again, this is not 100% accurate. As you guys all know, DOC likes to lie.
Very much so.
I'm going to go ahead and read off the data that I have, so bear with me. This is state of Washington's data only, so this doesn't apply to Ohio, but I'm pretty sure the numbers are going to be different in your state. So here in Washington State, all prisons in Washington State, we have the numbers right here in front of me, and here they are. And again, this is not truthful, accurate information coming from DOC, because you guys all know DOC lies. With that said, Airway Heights Correctional Center, there are 3 confirmed cases, 0 deaths. Cedar Creek Correctional Center, 0 cases and 0 deaths. Kalam Bay Correction Center, 0 cases, 0 deaths. Coyote Ridge is the highest one so far. Again, that's Coyote Ridge Correctional Center, 292 active cases, and 2 people have died from this. Large Correctional Center, 0 cases and 0 deaths. Mission Creek Correctional Center for women, and this is a women's correctional institute. It's got 0 cases and 0 deaths, but we know that's not right. That can't be right. Again, Monroe Correctional Complex, they got 65 confirmed cases and 0 deaths. Olympic Correctional Center, 0 cases and 0 deaths. And it goes on. Washington Correctional Center, 13 confirmed cases of COVID and 0 deaths on that prison. Washington Correctional Center for Women, 2 confirmed cases of COVID and 0 deaths. And then, of course, now you got Washington State Penitentiary, and that's got 217 confirmed cases of COVID and 0 deaths. And then it goes down for the work release, and I don't know if that matters right now, but as of right now, there's a laundry list of everything when it comes to COVID. And we are dealing with confirmed cases in the whole entire state of the prisons, 667 confirmed cases. And we have active cases, 152. Recovered cases, 513, and deaths are 2. That's just assumption from DOC's website. Jaylee, what's your take on that? And what do you think about that?
Jaylee?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thank you. That's great statistical analysis. I do think that sometimes the numbers are fudged, obviously, because if it's worse number-wise, it's embarrassment for DOC. Obviously, you have just circumstantial evidence there and revelations there that reveal problems within the Washington State penal system. I'm sure the numbers are similar or even greater in other states. And so what that basically tells us is that inmates are now being infected. The rates are going up in some circumstances. And, on our own, the inmates by themselves could not have affected themselves. The only way we could have gotten affected is if outside staff members came in here and started the infection.
Right. I agree. Ohio led the nation, with infected people. We had 2 prisons that every single resident caught COVID-19. We were way up there on deaths, too, in the nation. And I believe that it's worse in Washington than what they're telling you guys. So, you all there?
Yeah, well, I'm still here. I'm waiting for him to reply.
Okay.
Jamie, you still there?
Yes, I am. I was wondering if that question was directed to me, but I can speak on just what I generally know. Is that we're talking about? Go ahead.
The floor is yours, he said.
being revealed online. Imagine if you were in their shoes and you were trying to prevent the public from knowing that it was actually worse than what you're revealing. So essentially you have numbers being revealed online formally, but what the numbers may be behind the scenes, we will never know.
Right. And it's kind of sad, though, that so many people have to lose their life and they weren't even sentenced to death. But they have a death sentence right now.
Yeah, we all do have a death sentence in one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, some of us don't deserve to die earlier than expected. We all deserve to live a life to the fullest extent.
Right, and I would say I'm opposed to the death penalty regardless. I just seen too many innocent people in the past that had their life taken from them because they didn't have good counsel.
Well, if I may say something real quick to everybody listening right now, to clarify, this COVID-19 is basically a death sentence inside prison, believe it or not.
Yes.
And when you talk about death sentence, if the judge didn't give you a death sentence, then you shouldn't receive a death sentence. If your judgment and sentencing, well, we all know what that is, says in there, do a certain amount of time that you've been sentenced to, you should do that certain amount of time and get out. Problem is, we live in such a biased and judgmental system as a whole that I don't think that the system really cares, per se, when it comes to our locked up loved ones on that matter.
I agree with you on that. I don't think society really cares.
I don't think so either, and I think DOC as a whole needs to do better.
Definitely. In all 50 states.
Yeah, so
What do you
one way
think,
we can
Jamie?
actually work to push the issue of making them treat us more humanely, one way we can do that is that every state has legislative representatives and senators that are either overseeing the corrections system as a whole, or they are somehow directly or indirectly involved with the corrections system, because a lot of money is generated on housing, human beings in jails and prisons. It's a big, huge cash cow. So in order to make the situation more humane in any jail or prison, you have to call your legislative representatives and your senators and your state governor and raise holy hell every single day, every second and minute of the day, and
Absolutely.
swamp their phones with calls, and letting these people know who are representatives that your loved ones are suffering in there, and they shall not turn a blind eye to it. Otherwise, they cannot be reelected or hold power, because you can actually vote them out of office.
Right.
That's the power of your vote.
Yeah.
And as tax-paying citizens of America, your votes matter, especially during election time. So if they don't want to, listen to the loved ones of those incarcerated, well, guess what? We'll just vote them out of office.
Right. I think we should do one show on trying to get people to contact their legislators regarding COVID-19 and let them know they're not going to be sitting in office much longer if they don't do something to alleviate the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure there are some directories we can find with every state having the phone numbers to their legislative representatives or senators. We can get a pull up a directory, maybe share that online as a listserv. And when situations arise in a prison, we just send out mass emails to everybody that has the power to make change happen.
Good idea.
Right. May I add something to that?
Sure.
I think, to be honest with you guys, you guys are right on the tee on that. But the problem I'm having with that is that we're past the election now. It's too late to even try to change anything when it comes to those politicians, because people just vote. I don't think they know who they're voting for. Again, this is a political situation, and then now that we got all these different people in offices, it's just a matter of time to see what we're going to do when it comes to these guys. If they're really for, prison reform and prison this and prison that, we're going to find out the truth one way or another. So,
Right.
like I said, we got to get the right ones in office and get the wrong ones out.
True. And that's called building a team, nationwide to fight the corruption.
Right.
It reminds me of
Right.
a saying from, I believe it was Thomas Paine, who said, "Give me liberty or give me death."
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
And I think right now they're giving the guys death. So,
Yeah, because we sure as hell we don't see a lot of liberty nowadays, do we?
no, I think it's because they've taken so many of our rights away. Yeah. Go ahead, Jay Bird.
So I see more corruption than I see liberty.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see more and more of that until we start building a bigger coalition that could help change stuff.
Right.
So, but this show is going to be really exciting because I see some possibilities coming out of this. You guys are the brains. I'm just here for my looks. So,
Well, you're definitely a lot more careful than I am.
yeah.
If we could just get the tech savvy situation or the technical issues taken care of, I think we'd be all right.
Yeah, well, I was counting on you on that, but I found out we both weren't good at it. So,
Thanks, James.
but so we will be doing this, I guess, every Monday. But we're going to try to get it done where me and Jaybird can either share the screen or something. If people have ideas, contact Jaybird, not me, please. And I would probably screw it up.
You got jokes, huh?
Yeah, I would screw it up. But we will let people know what the next show will be about somewhat.
I'm going to do a show on COVID. I think it's very important that we bring that to light with all the data and information I have. I think COVID-19 needs to be addressed.
Why don't we do that next Monday then?
Whatever works. JV, do you have anything you want to add or topics or anything?
Yeah, thanks for the question. And James, next Monday at 2, every Monday at 2 works great for me. It's my day off of work. I can actually phone in. Honestly, we want to be able to get people's voices heard, and this is a great way to do it. And it's just an extreme blessing, especially during the holiday season, to be able to get the voices out there.
Right.
So we can't be, we can't take this for granted in any kind of way. We're so thankful and blessed to be able to have this time.
Right. And getting to the stimulus checks as well, a lot of the states are holding up on them when they get the checks because the resident has to pay for the child support and court costs that come out of that. The court ruled on it. So be patient. You will get your money if you don't owe a bunch of child support.
Right. Yeah, that's a good topic too. We can talk about that. I've been telling people here, try not to have those checks sent into the prison because they'll take their percentages out of it. Try to set up your own individual bank account on the street. Just do a power of attorney with somebody.
Right.
60 seconds remaining.
Good idea.
And do a power of attorney with somebody and just have that person as your power of attorney manage your bank account.
Okay. And
absolutely.
And Jay, Jay Lee, we'll talk to you next Monday, 4:00 my time, 2:00 your time. And then I'll keep Jay on for a few minutes so he could go over a few things as well on what the show is going to be like.
All right, yeah. It has 30 seconds remaining. In these last 30 seconds, I'll just say goodbye to everybody. Again, I'll be here next Monday at 2. Jaybird can give you all the contact information for both shows, and I'm sure James can as well. Thank you again for allowing me to speak today. I look forward to next week's show. And as always, be careful out there. Be safe. Happy holidays to everybody from Inside Out.
Thank you. Yeah. What I'm thinking about doing is asking the person that does our websites to put From the Inside Out as one of our people that we support on our website. Because our website, we get quite a few views on it.
Right. No, I know that. And I used to before I got shut down. So let's work out the magic. Let's work out the kicks, and I want to figure out how to work this system. It's all brand new to me, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, you heard it, guys. Jaybird's going to work out the kinks for all of us. And I'm really honored to have somebody as savvy as he is with technical issues. So if anything goes wrong, you're looking at an innocent man right here. So my nose is clean, Jaybird. But we'll try to work on something. On that stuff, Jaybird, I just don't know enough about it to be able to help much. Maybe we could get somebody that knows that stuff better than you and I. See, you see, that's him right there. Okay, not that anybody can see. It's kind of but we gotta try to share the screen sometime. And we were talking about possibly doing a webinar or something with Zoom where we could have maybe 4 or 5 people sit on a panel.
Right.
And
I forgot to mention, do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I do. 2 of them.
I do too, and I have Twitter. I want to try to go live on one of those accounts to see what happens.
I do all the time on Instagram. I do on TikTok too.
I know that's the problem, but TikTok is not long enough.
Oh, it is for me. They just want to shut me up, so they just let me go.
Oh, wow. I haven't gone live on TikTok. I know you can go live on TikTok, and I know you can go live on Instagram. I haven't tried Twitter yet.
Twitter, you can't go quite as long. Twitter, I think Donald Trump took up that space. So,
what's new?
Yeah.
Let's try Instagram one time and see what happens.
Why don't you and I sometime this week do an Instagram one? There's no way we can split the camera for Instagram that I know. Well, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Because I can bring you on live or you can bring me on live. I just remembered that.
Well, I have to figure that out. I have to figure that out.
Well, we'll do a trial basis on a few things, and whatever works, whatever don't, we just kind of toss that to the side. Okay, Jaybird.
I'm thinking about going live on YouTube on my page here on my laptop and doing a live show on COVID if you want to join a watch.
Yeah, are you going to do it on YouTube or live on Facebook?
I'm going to go live on YouTube.
Okay, I gotta figure out. I know we're friends on there, but every time I type in your name, I get this guy with a bunch of guns. When I type in from Inside Out.
Well, let me stand by while you're there. Don't go nowhere yet. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send it to you. That way you'll have it, and there should be no hiccup. Give me 1 minute here.
Right.
Have you subscribed to my channel?
Yeah. I did. And tell our folks here what your YouTube channel's under.
Just type in From Inside Out. It should come up.
Okay. Okay, everybody. We're gonna close for now. We'll be back next Monday at 4 p.m. Ohio time, 2 p.m. Washington time. And we may be on Instagram, TikTok, who knows? We just pop up wherever. Okay, everybody, have a great day.
I appreciate it, guys. God bless you all, and much love and respect to you all. Thank you.
Oh, how smooth, Jaybird. How smooth.